We just out here trying to maintain.
Bust down, roll it, out of my plain Jane, blow down, whole drain.
Yeah. What it is, y'all?
What's up?
What's happening?
NoPlainJanes.
NoPlainJanes, NoPlainJanes, NoPlainJanes. Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Okay, we got a guest today.
Yes, we do.
Ooh.
We have a guest today. Nice.
What's up,
So
man?
this is my friend Lamel.
My dog.
Okay.
How you doing?
What's
How you
good?
doing?
How you doing?
I'm
All right.
good, man. I'm good.
Personal trainer extraordinaire.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta throw that
man.
in there.
That's
Yeah,
a good
throw that
one.
in
That's a
there.
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Let him introduce himself. Go ahead. Talk to the
Yeah.
people.
My name is Lamel. I'm a personal trainer, basically a traveling trainer. One thing that I like to focus on as a trainer is I tell my clients and the people that I bring the energy to them.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Okay. we all
That's
about
what the
that
people
energy.
need, though. Listen, we need the
That's
energy
a fact. That's a
Yep.
fact.
with everything. With everything.
Everything. Your energy is everything. Your mental health is everything.
Ooh, we need to speak on that.
Oh, we will. Don't worry.
Absolutely.
We got that. We got that.
Absolutely.
As
got
a
it.
trainer, you know.
Yeah.
As a
It's
trainer,
serious.
you know. Health is wealth, people. Health is wealth, and it's not just about physical.
No.
Top to
Mental,
bottom.
gets deeper.
emotional,
Top to
spiritual,
Spiritual.
equally yoked.
Oh yeah.
I always
Yes.
say it.
You like that word. You like that
Yeah.
saying, huh?
I
Equally yoked.
know.
Yes.
Listen, man, the honeys know.
Okay.
I'm level.
Wait.
You know?
Okay.
I'm ready.
Hey.
I come with that energy.
Hey.
I come with that knowledge.
Okay.
A1.
Go ahead,
A1.
Go ahead, KB.
Okay, so before you reinvented yourself, let's just roll it back and talk about the obstacles you faced. And
Before we do that, we gotta talk about the weekend. We gotta talk about who you are. Recap yourself. You gotta tell the
Manny,
people.
Manny.
The people gotta know who we are.
Hey.
Manny.
I'm just saying.
What did you do for your weekend?
Uh-oh.
Because you tapped into me last week. What did you do for your weekend this weekend,
This
Manny?
weekend, nah, I just worked. I was chill. I was good.
Yeah,
I was
you
on my
were
good
really
behavior.
busy. Manny was not getting back to any of my texts
Yeah,
on
I'm-
time.
If I'm not working, I'm working, and if I ain't working, I'm working.
Hey.
Facts.
You feel me? That's it. That's all I did this weekend. Today's my first day off in like 12 days.
Wow.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Get that money.
Working.
I'm trying to do it smarter.
But you
versus
also got to
what
rest the
happened.
body, though. You got to.
Of course.
You have
of course. I'm trying to focus, trying to find a better schedule. So it's coming.
to. You
But
going
I-
to get it.
I am. But I am Manny Alexander, you know, Biggs, Chef Fresh, whatever you want to call it. We got KB.
Yes, NoPlainJanes, Keneshia. Show is all about me, guys. All about me.
Definitely
Still.
about her.
Really
Definitely
is.
about
Still.
her. Big AP in the corner.
Yay.
What's happening?
Chilling, bro.
How was your weekend, dog?
I was watching that whatchamacallit, that Buffalo Bills Miami Dolphins scrimmage. That's what
No,
I
he
did.
didn't.
He called it a scrimmage.
No, he didn't.
He did
Buffalo
not call
Bills
it a game.
scrimmage.
He called it a
No, he
scrimmage.
didn't.
It was
Try the
almost a
Dolphins.
walkthrough. I thought it was the
It
walk.
didn't.
It was. But it went down after Tua got hurt, though. So
Yeah,
True.
he had to get
I'm
carded off.
not saying the Dolphins would have beat you guys because I had you guys to win the game, but I'm just saying it. I expected them to put at least 14 points on the board.
I'll be honest. Like I respect Tua time. Like I'm a huge Tua fan. Like I was really upset when the Dolphins drafted him because we gotta see him twice a year. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I think.
Well,
he's
hopefully the
special.
next game is better because
But he's gonna
He
be
might
out
play.
he might be out 6 to 8 weeks.
yeah,
a
but
rib,
they
a
don't-
rib, his rib. He might be out.
The
si-
first
that boy made
MRI
out of
came back.
glass. Remember Tony Romo? Tony Romo got hurt a couple times, and then after that he
over
wasn't
with.
the
He
same.
never bounced
The
back.
rib,
Never.
Yeah.
He never
That
bounced
boy
back.
Some
made out of
injuries
glass.
I'm just
Tough
saying
to come
he
back
may
from.
be
He's
out.
fragile.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
may be out.
He was
6 to
hurt
8
in
weeks.
college.
Yeah.
Because he's
Remember
getting hit by
that was
big
his draft
people.
numbers because
Who
based
did
off
he
his
get hit
injuries.
by? A big guy.
Because the Dolphins don't protect him.
Facts,
They
facts.
gotta draft
Listen,
linemen.
that's
Yeah,
what
you
happened.
Pay
shitting
for
on
a
the
lineman
Dolphins.
or
He's
No, no,
speaking.
no.
I'm a
They gonna
Dolphin
come for
no, I'm
fan.
just saying.
Oh,
Like
you a Dolphin
He's
fan?
speaking real right now. I can't even get mad.
maybe
I was gonna
I'm
say,
mad that he got
somebody
that
gonna
damn
come for
shirt
you.
on. I'm mad that he got that damn shirt on right now. But
But listen,
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Somebody
To,
gonna come for you.
that's what happened to my quarterback though. That's what happened to Eli Manning. Barely had protection.
See?
Always. He used to get sacked. At least he averaged 2 sacks a game for career. 2 sacks a game
for how many
career.
weeks? A season? That's a lot.
It's
yeah,
yeah. It's a lot.
that's a lot. Maybe the Dolphins should have took a tackle instead of a wide receiver with the first pick.
How many times have
and
they
I
done
love
that, though?
Jalen Waddle, but I'm saying you gotta if you can't you gotta
Can't
protect the quarterback.
He
That's
can't
true.
produce.
That's true.
That's true. That's what Tom Brady always makes sure he has is a line.
Always.
Because he's sitting in that pocket for like 10 minutes.
And do what he
Chilling.
want to do.
That's it.
Chilling. Yep.
So you're a football fan. You
I
like
love
the Dolphins.
I love sports,
Oh,
man.
all sports. So
I love
we already know each other's lineup. You got to go through your whole lineup: basketball team, football team, baseball team. If you watch soccer, if you watch hockey.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm Miami everything. So
Miami
baseball,
everything.
the Marlins,
Okay.
football, the Dolphins. If you wanna go to
Okay.
college football, the Hurricanes.
Okay.
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 What basketball, Miami Heat.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't really watch hockey like that, to be real. Hockey
Okay.
and soccer, I don't really watch like
But
that.
but the Panthers were good though. They got
Yeah,
They're
been
legit.
They've
titles and
been,
everything.
they've been
so
decent.
Florida did their thing.
I've been
you
to
from here?
I'm from here, born and raised.
I've been
Nice.
to a Panthers game before. The game was nice.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fighting too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fighting?
Yes.
Hockey,
Yeah.
man, that's all they
Fighting.
do.
Yeah.
Fighting. A lot
I've
of
been to a
fighting.
Rangers
fighting
game.
on
It's
ice.
Square up.
I mean, that's why I like it because I've seen a fight on ice. But the Rangers game, they don't be doing that. Not as much.
No.
Not as I expected. She said she went to a Florida Panthers game and they was fighting like that.
They be fighting.
You know, Florida people like to prove themselves.
305.
You know.
786.
954.
Right.
Speaking of that, the Hurricanes. You went to the game,
Oh
correct?
my gosh. Listen, let me tell you something. First of all, the game was not exciting. I left the first half.
Whoa.
When the game was still a game, I
Ooh.
left. I was like, yo, for one, it's hot out here.
Right.
How early did you
Yeah.
leave? Before halftime? Like how many minutes? into
No,
the game?
literally at halftime, I
At
left.
halftime.
I left. I was with my partner's son. He went
No,
with me to
y'all,
the game.
you can't do that though, because you know when people watch the Heat games and they see people leaving, people say our games are always empty. You gotta stay through it, even though you're gonna
But it's
lose. You
hot.
gotta stay through it.
Listen,
hot.
this is the
It's
combination. I'm hot,
Right. We losing.
I'm hungry, we losing,
Wow.
and the game is not even interesting to me. Like, it's no fun. This is
am I
not the
doing?
What was the
Hurricanes
score?
that I grew up watching.
What was the score?
They was down like what, 4 points, somewhere around there. They was down like
Yeah.
less than a touchdown, somewhere around there. Bro, the game was it wasn't exciting.
But how much? What was the ending score of the game?
A lot to little. I was gone.
Exactly, because it was still close within the first half, right?
It was. It still
close.
was a game.
It was
When
still
I
a
got home, I'm glad I left because I would have been
Yeah.
even more mad. I
Yeah.
stayed here while I was hot and hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody buying that stadium food.
What?
That's
And then you
it.
got to sit through the parking.
$11 for a beer.
No. That's in this cup.
$11.
For one.
What?
But
No,
you gotta
sir.
understand though, that's the
That's how
market.
they make their money.
That's
yeah.
how they make. That's the market price. Like that's how when they do that, that's how they gotta pay for the workers and they pay the players too, right?
$11.
Bro, I'm
For
just
a
saying,
beer.
Come on, bro.
bro.
a
If you
beer.
had
You
a
could have charged me $6.
bro, if you have a stadium,
If I go to Duffy's and I'm paying like $2, $3 or whatever it is for like the big, huge whatever, you could charge me $6.
Come on now.
bro.
Right. Duffy's buy one, get
but,
one.
But you guys are talking about
promo.
being a consumer. What about being the owner of a business? Think about it.
What you mean? I must still make it a reasonable price. I'm not finna whack somebody $11 plus tax.
But let me show you something.
Off of beer? Beer is always cheaper than hard liquor.
But let me show
So what's liquor? 15?
16
20?
to 20 dollars.
No,
It's up there.
I'm
But-
drinking
It's
agua.
up there. It's
But
up
watch
there.
this.
It's up there. Bro, you
I'm
gonna
complaining,
pay?
but I bought it.
Yes.
So imagine how many people feel like me and still go in there and
Exactly.
spend goddamn money in that place.
Because you know you're going to. Nobody's going to go to a game and just be
And
like,
Sober.
Yep.
no
that's
one's
the
going to
business.
say and just be like,
No.
no shot. You got to have at least a beer. You're going to be smoking probably
A
or
beer.
smoke beforehand. Going to get some food because you're going to get hungry.
But listen, what
the
do you
game
say?
is like, what?
But
an
guess
hour and a
what?
half, 2 hours?
You guys are complaining about the price, but guess what? Even he complained about the price, but
We
guess
going to
what?
complain still.
But he
and
still bought
gonna
it.
Buy
Yeah.
We going to complain.
It's crazy.
So you telling me you're not going to complain? You just going to take the L? Fuck
That's
it.
the price.
They
You gotta
come with a
drink
ticket.
something.
I used to complain, but I'm saying I got
you
as I
know.
got older, I'm like, that's the
It
price.
is what it is.
Yeah.
If beer's $11, water is like $8.
Hello.
Listen,
What am I doing?
Hello.
listen.
Are we for
I'm going to
real?
buy it, but
But
you still
listen.
finna hear me.
I'm gonna get y'all this book. It's called The Immutable Laws of Branding. I'm gonna
Okay.
show y'all about it.
Okay.
Business head. I'm gonna show y'all. Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all. So then you'll get to understand.
Yeah?
Yep.
So you telling me you finna keep waxing people for $12 a beer, huh?
That
You-
beer would have been $15 if it was my
15?
price. Yep.
Oh, okay.
What's the
And
name
we-
of
I'm
it?
But
watching
guess
you on
what?
TV.
But guess what? If I'm the executive and I'm the owner of a team, my team gonna be winning. I would have got myself a what?
A left tackle.
Exactly.
Exactly. Now if
Exactly.
we winning, now if
I don't like y'all right now.
what? That's how they do. That's how they do.
Crazy.
That's how they do. They bounce
I'm
off each
ham
other.
on the Dolphins.
Mhm.
I'm still suffering from the whooping we just took.
No, but it's like I told Manny, like Manny said he's nothing Dolphins, like Miami. The only thing he is Miami,
Miami
Heat.
Heat.
Miami Heat. But
And that was only because LeBron came in.
That's
And
what
I
she
like
said.
Wade. I got respect for Wade.
Yeah,
But
And
he-
Haslam.
And remember, they brought
Haslam.
Shaq in
Boom.
too.
And Shaq, Alonzo Mourning.
Hello.
Like,
Tim
that
Hardaway.
time. Yeah.
Those are some
That's
good
when I was
times.
like in and out.
I went to a couple Heat games.
Yeah.
think
Me
about
too.
it. Think about it. Like, what does the Dolphins do? Like, you cheer for the Dolphins, but what do they do?
Oh
I don't
my
remember the
God.
last
I'm
time the
just
Dolphins
saying,
was
no.
good.
Like, I cheer for them. I told Manny, I said, I like the Giants. The Giants is my team, but because Miami is the home team, I cheer for the Miami Dolphins.
She does.
But
She said
even
the Marlins.
you cheer for them,
the
but you
Heat.
still see what's going on. Like, bro, like I wish they would get a black quarterback. Honestly,
Two is
mean,
Brown.
Tua.
Yeah, but you need
Tua's a
somebody
brown
to
boy.
protect him. So
There you go.
come on.
Tua.
no,
what
I'm
is
just
Tua?
saying I would wish they would get a black quarterback because I
They
just
do.
feel
Jacoby
like
Brissett.
I
He's
just-
black.
Yeah, the backup.
they're backup. But I
Black,
just
though.
he's black though. I'm just saying a black starting quarterback. I like listen. What if they had a Lamar Miller, like a versatile quarterback that could get out the pocket? That's what I'm saying. Like, what if they could get somebody like that? What if they did?
Well,
First,
if Deshaun Watson didn't have his situation going on,
Yeah.
the Dolphins definitely wanted to pick him up
But they wanted to pick him up. Why not get him when he first came out
because he's
of?
still going through his situation.
No.
No,
I
they didn't
said
have,
why?
they didn't have that pick. Houston was up there with that.
I'm
that
just
pick.
saying, like, why don't you get these when they're available? Why don't you get these players?
Because everyone's good in college.
Yeah.
You know.
it
And
seems
now you
Shout out to
know-
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
He's still good. No, he's still good. Jury's not out yet.
Jacksonville's trash.
Not
and they
him,
have
though.
been trashed for a long time.
Trash. Trevor Lawrence is up here, and he's been.
Shout
playing
out to the
down
Rams.
here.
Shout out to the Rams.
What did I say?
Shout out to the Rams.
What did I say?
Shout out to
What
the
did I
Rams.
say?
Did say that.
Rams
Matthew Stafford.
is going to the Super Bowl. I'll
Matthew
put money on
Stafford.
it. All right, I'll
We're
put
gonna have
money
to
on
come
it.
back to this episode at the end of the season. We gonna have to
Listen, they're
come
going
back.
to the Super Bowl. I'm telling you.
They got the
Did you see how
defense
Cooper
for it.
Kupp?
Yeah.
That white boy balling.
Did you see?
183 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I think
Only
they're gonna have to
only
see
9
Seattle.
catches.
Or what about the Cardinals?
What
They're
about
looking
them?
decent.
Kyler
They're
Murray
looking
is 5'8", and he's running around like Lamar Jackson was last year.
Speaking of
Doesn't
that,
matter.
but speaking of that, did you guys see Stephen A. Smith said he would take Kyler Murray over Russell? Yes, Russell Wilson.
Over Russell Wilson? You sure?
I wouldn't.
That's what he just said. He said
Stephen
right
A.
now,
said that?
Stephen A. Smith said right now he would take a Kyler Murray
We're going to need a fact check.
over. Fact check it.
We're
He
going
gonna
to need
take
a fact check. I'm not going to do it.
Listen, it's not me. It's what he said.
I only
That's
said
what
that.
he'll take. He said that after the game.
I get it. But I only say that. I only say Russell Wilson's an elite player.
Yes.
Kyler Murray's still proving himself.
Yes.
Facts.
Kyler Murray is defining himself because remember when Lamar Jackson came into the league, he was doing the same thing. He would never stay in the pocket, always scramble, run back and forth, and then only throw for like 20, 30 yards.
Kyler throws the ball a little.
Kyler
better, though,
throws the
early.
bar a little further, but that doesn't make you a good quarterback because you can scramble. If you can't stay in the pocket and
throw the
find
ball.
holes within like 5
Okay,
seconds.
But you're scrambling because you're not protected. So
Okay,
you
but
got to extend it. That's
how-
not his fault that
How
he
long
has to
does
scramble.
how long does a quarterback last in season? Like how long do they last? Their tenure within the NFL if they're a scramble quarterback. Michael Vick. Who else? Give me more people that can't stay out the pocket.
got me.
But Michael Vick's the biggest one.
You got me.
You can't last past 5 years being a
Vince
scramble
Young.
quarterback.
Vince
You gotta play in
Young.
the pocket.
Vince Young.
Vince Young,
Vince Young is a
talented.
perfect example.
I love Vince Young.
Sorry, we talking about sports. I get a little passionate.
You getting real
Look
passionate because
crazy.
you thumping on the table. and shit,
Listen,
bro.
man,
Like,
I'm heavy.
I'm getting scared. I'm next to Manny. We gonna have to switch seats, Andy.
Nah. But
But
I
what
get
about
it.
your team? My team lost again.
The
Thursday night
Eagles had a
football.
hard loss. The
Yeah,
Eagles had a
Thursday
hard
night
loss.
football. We lost again. We're in the same division.
Yeah.
So let's just see. We 0-2 right now, but 1-1.
I'm 1-1.
0-2 is not
But-
far away from 1-1. Because listen, we could win one and y'all could lose the next one, and it'll be the same.
We
It's the
should have
NFC.
won because we should have won because San Fran is hurt. Like they don't have running backs. So I was a little confused how we lost. They don't have running backs. They lost running back 1, 2, and 3
But-
within 10 minutes.
Now I
But-
lost my fantasy game too, but go ahead. My love.
Yeah. I'm undefeated fantasy, all 3 leagues,
Nice.
0-2.
nice.
All three.
You're
leagues.
undefeated.
undefeated.
Okay.
2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
Did anyone have any players from Green Bay? Because Green Bay won last night. Anybody had players from Green Bay?
I did, and I dropped them because they played ass week 1.
Who did you drop?
I don't remember.
It was probably
That's how-
Dylan.
It
Because
probably
that's
was
who I
Dylan.
had,
Yeah, I
and
had
he
Dylan
like
in one of them.
really touched the ball.
But yeah, I mean,
Everyone
I
got
should have
it.
known that
Because-
Rodgers was going to come back hard, but week one, I just didn't like how he played. And
Okay.
in the interview, he just didn't look like he was there. Remember, he just technically signed back with them.
Yeah, he act like he ain't want to play with them. no
Yeah,
more.
he was not even going to play. He's like, I don't want to be here.
Showed out
They-
last night though.
They signed Randall Cobb just to make him feel better.
And it
And
worked.
Randall Cobb's not even playing.
But it worked.
But it worked. And who's the kid that had the guy that had the 4 touchdowns?
Aaron Jones.
Jones.
Yeah.
The running
Oh, yeah,
back.
he's
And
elite.
did you guys
was
see
nice.
the little pendant he had? The football, the black
Do you know if they
the black
found that?
black diamond football pendant he
Yeah,
had
yeah,
with
he
his
took it.
dad's ashes in the
Yeah.
football pendant.
For
Yeah.
real?
And
He lost it.
He lost it
on
in the
one of the
end zone.
touchdowns,
On one of his
yeah.
touchdowns,
Yeah.
he lost it in the end zone, and they were looking for it. They had the staff looking for it
Staff
after
got
the
that.
game, but they didn't find it.
Right. 'Cause they're
I
gonna
don't
sell
But
think
it.
I
would've
didn't hear a
played with
story
that,
about them
though.
finding it.
Well, it's he took it out. It's a necklace that he has. He's always had it. It's his dad's ashes. And every time he scores, well, not every time, but sometimes he scores, he'll like pull it out.
Pull it
and
out.
He'll like kiss it
Okay.
Yeah.
for his dad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Aaron Jones is elite.
Yeah,
most
4
definitely.
touchdowns. 4 touchdowns.
Mm.
Definitely.
And they played against the Lions last night. He has the most touchdowns against the
The
Lions.
Lions played okay. Well, no, the Lions played great in the first half, and then
Yeah.
second half
First
they just
half.
The
got-
Lions are
then-
They
decent
were up.
right now, but
Bomb in the second
they got to
half.
figure out what
like-
they.
Like you got to start strong and finish strong, because
They're one
then
of the youngest teams though. So they're
no,
still
I'm just
figuring it
saying,
out.
because like y'all know, like when you like, let's just say when you're playing basketball games and you see your team in the first half like mess up, in the second half they trying to clean up shit, and then sometimes you could dig yourself in a hole so big you can't even get out the hole.
Yeah.
So yeah, you even if you start strong, you got to finish strong too.
Always.
Y'all
Yep.
saw that
Like-
Kansas City and Baltimore game
That was a great game.
That was a great game.
That was a
Great game.
great
to the
game.
wire.
Yeah.
That's why I'm giving Lamar Jackson more credit now, because he learned how to stay in the pocket.
Yeah.
Now
the
you
jump
see
pass.
him
You saw the jump pass in the pocket.
in the pocket. I'm telling you, this is why the white boys get drafted high, because
'Cause
they
they
know how to.
sit in
Stay in the pocket, yeah. But also they could have lost the game.
They could have
Kansas,
lost.
Kansas City could have won the game.
But
it was an
Mahomes was
interception,
playing.
Right?
He
was
didn't
it a
hold
fumble
back.
or an interception on the
They
play?
had 2
Fumble. It
fumbles.
was a fumble, that
Fumble.
really like.
Yeah, but
sealed the fate.
Lamar threw 2 picks
Yeah.
and
Most
still
definitely.
won.
It still came back and
And
won.
still came back
Well,
and won.
Sammy
and it was still-
slipped
and it
on
was
one
still-
of them, and the other one was a bad pick. It was
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
What you about to say?
No, it was still a game, even after he threw
Oh
the 2
yeah,
picks.
it's
Yeah,
a game.
it was a
Like,
game.
wow.
Yeah, it was
was
a
a
game. It definitely was a game to the wire. To the wire. And then there was a clip on Instagram where it was saying Coach Harborough was like, he trusts Lamar for sure. Because he was like, you want to go for it? It was like fourth and
Yeah.
5, 4th
Yeah, it
and
was
20.
like
ran.
4th and 5.
And he
when
ran the
That was pretty
touchdown.
cool.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like, you want to go
because-
for it? He's like, yeah, let's run it, coach.
Yeah.
It was
And he's
clips.
alright.
It was clips showing in the game. I watched the game and it was clips showing him asking, "Hey, Lamar, you want to go for it?" This was before the game was
Yeah,
over. He's like,
yeah.
"You want to go for it?" And Lamar said,
like, "Hell yeah."
okay, yeah, I want to go for it." And he went for it and he got the touchdown. He's like, "Yeah, we gonna keep going for it." That's what, I'm pretty sure moving forward, he not gonna ask Lamar, "You want to go for it?" He said, "We're going for it."
Or-
Already you know the plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I piggyback on that. Trust yourself.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Take risks and trust yourself.
Oh yeah.
Right. Facts.
That risk
For sure.
reward.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to though. You have to, like, if you don't, who else is going to? Like, it starts with yourself. With everything, it starts with yourself.
Oh,
Yeah. That's why we got the guest on here today. He gonna tell us about why he trusted himself.
There we go. I
I
like.
know.
I like-
You see where I'm going with
I
this?
like, you gotta
I
pay
got this.
attention.
That was smooth.
You
Transition.
see how you put that in there?
I got this.
Just
You know?
slide it in there.
There you go. It's on you.
As far as personal training goes, it's crazy that I even became a personal trainer. People used to speak it. People used to speak it amongst me like, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up and go.
Yeah, I got you. I got
Kind
you.
of take it back a little bit.
I got you.
But when I was 21, like a month after my birthday, I had got arrested. So I got arrested for armed robbery, and I had to do federal time for it. So I had to do 60 months for it. That was my first ever offense. Never been in
How
trouble.
many months?
60 months. So that's 5 years. So, and it's just pretty
You did
much
5 for armed
5
robbery?
years armed robbery, first offense, and it's pretty much for just being associated with the wrong people.
Yeah.
You know,
Life.
and like, yeah, and it, you know what? When I had to go away, when you go away in the midst of that, you have a lot of time to think to
And
yourself
reflect, true.
Yeah.
and reflect. You got a lot of time to read, and whatever's wrong with you, you kind of have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have so many distractions like how you have out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm kind of speechless. 'Cause I'm like 5 years
Yeah.
for armed robbery. That's kind of a hard bid to do.
Yeah.
'Cause I've been arrested before as well, but that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
It's just life.
Did you
Yeah.
do time
It's
for
like-
it, Manny?
I did like a couple months.
Okay.
I paid them lawyers.
You
Still
gotta pay
paying
them
them
lawyers. You
Still
gotta
paying
pay
them lawyers.
You gotta pay them.
'cause,
lawyers.
I mean, but my shit was there wasn't enough evidence and shit. Like my job tried to get me and shit on some. I'm just good at my job, and then they felt like I was finessing the system, discount abuse, and helping friends and family and shit like that. So they didn't have enough evidence. I did a couple months, but I had good lawyers.
That's what's up. Shout out
So,
to good lawyers. Trust
it.
me.
That's
Keep
it. But
them
yeah,
to keep a good lawyer on retainer.
always
Very
keep
necessary.
a Jewish lawyer on container.
Very necessary. But you gotta have money for them Jewish.
Hey,
lawyers.
listen, I figured it out. Listen, go ahead though. Go ahead. I won't cut you off.
But yeah, I had a lot of time, to sit back and reflect and learn and grow. And when I was in that process, I had a cellmate. He was like crazy about fitness, like workout crazy. One of the biggest muscular dudes on the compound. You know what I'm saying? That's what he just loved to do. And when we used to be in the room, we used to talk a lot. And he told me, he's like, hey man, when you go home, he's like, you should be a trainer. He's like, I feel like you can do it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you have the look. You've been to school before, stuff like that. You can do it. You got the mentality to do it. So when he said it, like I heard him, but I kind of brushed it off. Because at the time, I'm not really thinking about that like that. You know what I'm saying?
To him.
But it's so crazy how sometimes people could speak stuff upon you and you won't even catch it until you're in the midst of it. And then you reflect, you be like, yo, such and such said I could do this.
Yeah, that's
and I'm
your
actually
sign.
doing it.
That was your sign.
Yeah. So now I've been training for like 3 years. It's something that I used to do when I was away to keep me mentally sane, to keep my spirit up. I played baseball since I was 5, so I've always been athletic, but I never took fitness seriously.
Yeah. But you're young. How old are you now?
I'm 29 now.
You're 29?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't look 29. That's what's
Thank
up,
you.
man.
I'm trying
Good
to stay
genes.
young, man.
Black don't crack, baby.
Don't
Feel me? You don't crack.
Hey, but yeah, I utilize fitness to keep myself on the right note. And even when I came home, like before I came home, dudes would be like, man, when you come home, you're not gonna work out, man. You gonna be doing whatever. You gonna be ripping and running. I'm telling you, like dudes that have been in the system before, they're like, man, I'm telling you, I done got out and I left that stuff behind.
Yeah.
But everybody's mentality is different. You know what I'm saying? When I went in, I was 21, but I didn't really blend in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like outside. I was in school. I was in college. So people looking at me like, yo, what the hell you doing
What you
in
doing here?
You don't even fit in. Like, you don't belong. I had a dude tell me,
Yeah,
like,
you
yo,
get
you don't
cut
even
off.
belong in here.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing in here? You don't belong in
That
here.
had to hurt.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like you can't decide somebody's calling or you can't decide somebody's journey. You understand? Everybody go through different things, and in the midst of you going through certain circumstances, you don't even know why. You know what I'm saying? But it's for a greater calling. It's for a greater purpose.
Yeah.
Like some stuff I go through in life now, like I wouldn't be able to endure it if I didn't go through some of my darkest, toughest times.
What did you struggle with most while you were in?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Probably being away from your family, huh?
Because pretty much just like not having that free will to do what you want to do. Like you gotta eat at a certain time. They tell you when you could go eat. You could be on the phone at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up out your bed and go to chow hall or go to the rec yard at a certain time. So that's what I miss the most, having access to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it.
Did you ever fall into depression?
Somewhat. But you know what? That's a good question.
To be
because
honest, being transparent, like
you know what's so crazy? I had more peace in there
that's crazy.
than I've
Everybody says
had
that.
since I've been home.
Yeah.
No way.
Why
I
do you
had
feel
way
that
more
is, though?
peace.
Why do you feel that is though? Like being in there with
Mhm.
peace and then being out here, you're free,
Yeah.
but you don't feel the peace.
The attention.
No.
The attention that he gets now.
It's so much going on out here. Like it's you could be distracted by so much. It's social media, people portraying images or whatever the case may be, and you looking at something on social media and be like, damn, they putting it out there. You might not have it, so you don't feel happy. You know what I'm
Everything
saying?
fake.
Or it's
Yeah.
like stuff is not real out here. If you could dumb down a lot of stuff out here, a lot of people would be more at peace. If you minimize a lot of the distractions, man, I'm telling you, life.
Took away the filters.
But it's just that times have changed though. Like in the social media era now, times have
It's
truly
bad.
changed.
It's bad.
Because think about it, like
Every time, everything wants to be monetized, and I get it. I don't knock anybody hustle, but
Yeah.
it's bad.
But think about it, like before social media era, like, would you want somebody to know where you live? Would you
No.
want somebody to know how your house look like?
I still don't want nobody to know where I live.
Let me
Facts.
I seen something on Facebook today, right? A dude posted. He said, "Man, it's so crazy how these younger women are getting BBLs. Like, what are these younger women doing getting BBLs?" And I seen it, and I looked at it, and I'm like, "Damn, this is the truth." But you know what I told him when I responded? It was on Facebook. I responded and I said, "Man, social media."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That's what
people
it
being
is.
insecure. People really live by
Yeah.
social media. What
You're
they see
right.
on social media, that's what they want to mimic. That's what they want to imitate.
I gotta prove myself.
Young women are doing this. Like
Yes.
like get fresh out of high school
Yeah.
type stuff. In high school, like what the hell?
And
Are
the
you for
small
real?
enhancements are an average of $5 to $8 grand. They rather spend that check than go to the gym for another day or two.
What
Or-
about the people that
or-
leave the
or-
country to get it done cheaper?
or
Okay, 3 to 5.
or just
5 to
fully
8.
developed.
5 to 8.
Yeah.
Leaving the
Still
country.
young. You
Leaving the
still
country.
young.
Yeah.
You still
young,
growing.
You still growing. You still,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And
You
this
only
is why
wanna
black
develop.
people live off check to check.
Facts.
I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not.
I'm not trying to be like that either. I figured that out a long time ago.
That's why I hustle the way I do.
Facts.
Because I'm not doing it.
Because we gon'
Generational wealth.
work
Gotta
until
break
we
the
get that
curses.
shit. We
That's
got to break
it.
the curse.
I'm trying to retire at 42.
Yeah,
Boom.
but it's important
I'm
to.
31.
Hello.
We gonna get there.
Hello.
Clock is ticking.
It's
It's
there.
ticking. We
Yeah.
gonna get there. We gonna get there. We-
It's just both of my parents is about to hit 60, man. They still working. They don't
Yeah.
have enough. They got another 5 to 8 years to keep working before they retire. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
My dad owns his own businesses and he still can't retire. That don't make sense to me. The man's old. You got to get up every morning, do hard labor, 9, 12, 10-hour shifts, come home, sleep, go back, do it again.
Do it all over
No,
He should
man.
definitely have the luxury of him being a business person and someone working for him.
Exactly.
Yes, he should definitely
tell
have that
people-
luxury.
I don't knock anybody's 9 to 5 or wherever way they hustle, but 2 days out the week is not enough free time. It's not enough free time for your mental health, not enough free time for your physical health, not enough time for your emotional health.
That's why you gotta chase your dreams. So you gotta invest in yourself and chase your dreams. Because listen, when you working these 9 to 5s, you're working for somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah.
You making their business bigger and making their business more prosperous.
You are just a number.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
So
You are just a
question.
number.
So what's your vision? So you want to be like you're gonna be the trainer and have like other trainers working under you and like build your clientele.
Like, to be honest with you, I was thinking about something today, and what I was thinking about is like, well, personally, before I get into that, I'll get into that real quick. But personally, like, I want to have like my own facility. So like I said, I'm a traveling trainer, so you know,
Nice.
majority of times I meet up
Have a
to my
studio.
clients. Yeah, I want like a studio or some type of warehouse, and then go from there. You know what I'm saying? I could build a team. I would love to build a team where I could have other trainers that I know come here and train. You know, so they don't have to be moving all around like I'm moving. Let's work together.
I'm
you
gonna
know
link
what
you
I'm
with
saying?
some spots, some warehouses off record.
Appreciate
I
it.
got you.
Yeah, for sure. And then go from there. You know what I'm saying? I don't like right now. I'm working hard for it. You know, I want to get in a position where I'm working smart. You know, build a team. Let's go from there. Cause everybody knows me as the trainer, like the personal trainer. But there's other stuff I want to be doing outside of training. But I got to capitalize off the training first, and then go from there.
Okay.
So what's your ultimate goal that you want to do outside of building a team for the training that you said? What are some other ambitions that you have?
Some other personal ambitions that I have besides just training, man. Retire my mom.
Okay.
And my mom's still working. You know, she's almost 60 years old.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want to retire my mom. I want to set my sister up to the point like she could be Gucci. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? She don't have
Yeah.
to really depend on nobody. Like I give a person my heart out my chest. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No. Fact. That's
So,
fact.
you know, whoever I could take care of, man, in my family, that's what I want to take care of. I don't really want to see nobody struggle. I know how it feels to struggle. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
still struggling, trying to make it to this day. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able
You're
to
not
help.
struggling. You're transitioning.
Transitioning. Boom. Transitioning. There we go. I like that. And
Go ahead.
so I've been training, like I said, for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
I started off in the gym. I was working at a 24-hour fitness.
Okay.
I worked with some beautiful people. I learned a lot, you know, established some great relationships with some clients and coworkers and stuff like that. And then in the midst of me training, I started doing something on the side. Like, let me expand my brand a little bit, you know, because in the gym, gyms get their cut, so you don't really benefit off of it.
Yeah.
Like, you got to train from sun up to sundown to really get money in the gym.
Yeah.
But now I've been just strictly just doing it off the muscle, just training for like a little over a month now,
Okay.
and I make way more money than I made in the gym or any other job that I ever had. But I'm still trying to figure it out because I'm still young in this business. You know what I'm saying? Of being my own boss, working for myself. You know.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful feeling for me to know that I have something I could give people, you know, besides, and I could receive something, but besides just the financial part of it, just people telling me like, yo, I appreciate you. I feel so much better. You know what I'm saying? Just servicing people. It feels good instead of just doing something, but it's not beneficial.
Yeah.
You know?
As long as you don't lose the vision of valuing people versus valuing the check.
There we go.
'Cause then
So I've got
it'll
a question.
mess you up.
I've got a question. So we talked about struggle. We talked about giving to people. I struggle. So tell me, like, what are like the 3 main things you would tell like your new clients? Like, what do people struggle with that you see that are like trying to get in shape for the first time, or like,
Consistency.
what does everyone do wrong?
It's so, as we all know.
Okay, Manny.
just-
Manny went to school for everything.
Manny's the
Listen.
oracle.
Manny.
But he's,
Am I
he's,
wrong?
He's,
But listen, that's
Am I
good.
wrong?
You
That's
just
good,
be knowing.
boo.
I just
That's
know
good.
things.
Go for me too.
I just know
Listen.
things. Tell her.
Listen,
That's
it.
knowledge is power. That's good.
Boom.
boo.
Listen, I read. Just like you read, I read.
hello.
Okay.
Okay.
So, like Manny said, the thing is consistency. Like, I had something I posted on my page. One of my boys had put together for me my logo, helped me out and stuff like that. And one logo that he had put together, it was like consistency is key. So it was going all across the whatever, and then actually had the key and everything on there. And that's the number one thing that like a lot of people struggle with. Like consistency is key for real. Like a lot of people are making excuses of why they can't do something instead of finding the answer to it. You know, we know the problem is. Let's find the answer. If, and if you think about it, right, working out 30 minutes to an hour and 24 hours is in a day. 30 minutes to an hour, you can't dedicate that, but we could dedicate it on our phone. We can dedicate it to going out. It's a lot of time that we dedicate to stuff that don't be beneficial to us, but we can't dedicate 30 minutes to an hour to working out. And this is just not for the physical aspect. This correlates to mental, spiritual well-being. It's deep, like for real. Listen, the only reason why I kept going, it wasn't because of how I was looking, because it took a process. I ain't started looking good just like this. I kept going because I felt so good. And the only reason why I'm still doing it to this day is because it still keeps me feeling good despite what I might be going through. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't work out. I don't give a damn.
That's like when you get that notification on your phone that says like your screen time is
I was just about to say
up.
that. I
And
was
I'm
just about
like,
to say that.
I
bro.
spend how much time
On
on
your
your
phone.
Listen.
Bro, iPhone.
What do
So
you
when
have?
you said
What do you
that just
have?
now, it
iPhone.
was
You have
like,
an iPhone?
yeah.
What do you have, Manny?
iPhone.
I have an iPhone also.
I be feeling bad.
Listen,
iPhone, yeah.
What our camera guys? What do you guys have?
iPhone.
iPhone. So
Apple
all,
is dangerous.
Listen, all 6 of us have iPhones. And when I look at Sunday, I get an analytics report on Sunday morning, like before I watch church.
I get mad sometimes.
How
And-
long you been on your phone?
And
That's why
it'd be
I-
like 10. It'd be like 10
I discipline
hours.
myself
It'd be
now.
like screen
I
time,
discipline
10
myself on
hours.
time
I'm
of
like 10
social
hours.
media.
It's like,
Facts.
yeah, seriously.
I
it's
had to
like,
cut it out.
Listen.
I had to cut it out.
And listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, sometimes I get in modes like I don't even want to be on social media. Like I really be wanting to deactivate my social media,
I
but
do.
social media helps me for my
I
business.
deactivate
If
my
it wasn't
Twitter,
for
I
that,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for that, really, I just cold turkey on social media because social media is really a distraction somewhat if you allow it to be. Like good thing, like I've created some business behind it, but I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I still be on there too much. I be on there like it's a habit. We so used to going on there every day.
Yep.
It's a habit.
Yeah.
It's hard to break
and
it.
I break a lot of phones because work or news shit.
Really?
Honestly,
You break your phone?
and when I lose a phone, I'll lose a phone for a day or two, and I'm not stressed out as much as I think I am because there's a lot of business on my phone. Make money on my phone.
There we go.
I have my own business. I work
Boom.
2 jobs,
Boom.
and I'm in grad school. So
Wait a minute.
that's my
yeah,
dog.
Hold on, bring that back.
That's
DJ, bring
fresh.
that back.
Yep.
What did you say? You do what?
I'm in grad school.
You're in grad school,
I work at the airport.
airport.
I work for the Time Man. We're not
Okay,
disclosing
Time.
the information.
Okay,
Okay.
boom. Okay.
And then what else did I say?
You work
and
for
I
your-
own my business.
your own business.
I have my own
And
catering
you're-
business.
and
And I'm trying to open up the private side now. Private.
But listen,
yeah.
when he say he worked for the Italian man, he's a restaurant server. Don't get it twisted.
I'm a restaurant manager. I
Let's-
do
he's-
everything.
There you
let's-
go.
Upgrade yourself.
Yeah.
He's a
Ain't
restaurant
no server.
manager.
I do everything. I'm the
Restaurant
motherfucking manager.
Hello.
He's not in the drug business. He's a manager.
No. My money is
clear the air.
honest. My money is
honest.
honest.
Hey.
And I'm not
Honest
knocking it. Listen, I got a lot of people that they
Hello.
do their thing.
Hey.
We don't know nothing.
That's,
We don't know
I don't know
nothing.
nothing.
We don't know
They
nothing.
do their thing. That's
don't
it.
know nothing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay?
We don't know
Nah,
nothing.
I'm busy. But like, honestly, if I lose a phone for a day or two, I'm literally at peace. I'm at peace. You would think I'm stressed,
Yeah.
but like, I don't have to worry about.
One time I
anybody calling me.
deactivated my social media and someone asked me like if I was okay.
Okay.
And I'm like,
See,
Of course I
see,
am.
that's what people go off of. They
I'm
go
like,
off of what they
what?
see. If you ain't
Yeah,
posting nothing,
I'm
something
great.
wrong with you.
Yeah.
No, I'm
great.
chilling.
I'm just home cooking food and about to eat.
chilling.
Like
Hello?
I'm good.
Hello?
Like
I
yeah.
got some sanity.
But think about it.
chilling.
Like I was going to the airport. It's September now, but back in Houston, like I was going to Houston like 2 weeks ago, and I was going to the airport. I had left my phone at home. I was in Uber already.
Damn.
10 minutes out, I had to tell Uber like, hey, you got to go back to the house because listen, the phone. Think about it. We have phones now. I had to come back to the house because my confirmation for my ticket was in my phone. Like everything I needed was in my
Your
phone.
phone.
So think about it. Who remembers phone numbers now? I remember a few people. My sister is probably
bad.
the only person's phone number and phone numbers from the Bahamas that I
That's
remember.
bad.
That is bad. But I was
We
telling
in
the
the same boat.
I was telling the Uber driver
Who
like,
dials numbers anymore?
yeah,
It
like,
doesn't matter.
but I was telling the Uber driver like, think about it, like we depend so much on our
Exactly.
phones,
I'm
like
old school.
facts.
I know all numbers. When I got locked up, who you think I had to call? Hello? When you get locked up, they give
Yeah.
you like 2 minutes, and you gotta.
Yeah, to
write
get
all
on the
these
phone real
numbers
quick.
down. I'm dead
And you be
ass.
hot if they don't pick up. God damn, pick up this phone.
Pick up the phone.
You stuck. I know my license plate, my social, my license card number,
Yeah.
my social number. I know numbers.
Yeah,
everything.
That's good.
I
I'm
know.
not gonna be stuck.
I know my license.
Yeah.
I know
You
my
know your
license.
license
I know
number?
my social.
You know your
I know
plate?
my
You know your plate
passport.
numbers?
I know my
You know your passport number?
passport, everything. All of those personal identification numbers from
For
that
me?
pertains to me.
You know
I
that.
know
But you don't
them.
know nobody's number.
But listen, if you rob me, I don't know them.
Damn.
I don't know them. But I'm just saying, I know them. But going to the airport and you got to go through TSA and get your confirmation number. I didn't know my confirmation number for my flight, so I
Oh, yeah,
definitely
yeah,
had to
that's
go
something
back.
Different. That's something different.
But that's
I'm
what I
talking about
needed my
knowing
phone
your mama
for.
number,
Yeah.
at least one best friend. You know.
But think about it. I
grandparents,
felt like
somebody.
if I was able to get the confirmation number, putting my first and last name in the monitor when you
Yeah,
check in at JetBlue, even if I knew that, I still would have probably felt lost without my phone. Like honestly,
Yeah.
traveling, I would have felt lost without my phone.
And this is not a shot. I'm not gonna say to women. A shot to people. People use their phone for GPS. For everything.
We do.
Remember MapQuest?
MapQuest.
If you
How
didn't
you had
print
to
it out,
look it
you had to write it down.
What? People don't know the old school way of northwest, southeast, da da da
I
da.
don't even know.
On one side of the building, the numbers go down. One side of the building, the numbers
Gonna
go
go
up. They don't know none of that. I be telling people where we at at work. I be like, oh, we here, go south, da 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 da. They be like, hold on, let me pull up my map. What? Let me pull up the Google Maps.
Yeah,
What?
it's real. I'm kind of one of
You
those
down the street?
Oh yeah?
Oh gosh, phones, man. I'm telling you,
We rely too
We rely
much.
on it a lot.
I had to
I'ma
do
keep
better
it
for
real.
myself, man. Oh, ooh.
Big,
I'm
big
getting
drink.
there.
Big
Tito,
drink.
big drinker.
Anybody want?
I think I want some more of that bamboo. I don't want none of that Tito's.
Big
That
drink.
Tito's put you in trouble. I
Speaking
don't
of
want
that-
Listen, I
Speaking of
told
that-
her.
Speaking of that, what was in your cup? First drink. What was in your cup?
bamboo
Bamboo
Dark.
and lemonade. And I
Okay.
ain't gonna lie, it was hitting.
Okay, what
I
about
had the
you?
bamboo and some tea.
Hello.
Okay.
You know,
Manny had hot tea that I made
with some rum in it.
with some rum in
we
it.
from the island.
Keep it
Real
gangsta.
island.
I
Keep
feel a
it
little
gangsta.
congested,
There was
and we
rum in
finna
it.
clear it out.
Let's
There was
do it.
rum in
And
it.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
And sweat it out. Let's do it.
There
What's
you go.
up?
Let's do it.
What's up?
I had
See
the
what I'm
bamboo.
doing here?
I had the bamboo on rocks with the lemonade. Now I'm gonna switch it up to some Tito's and pineapple juice. You know, my drink is the Tito's
That's her
with
drink. She loves Tito's.
yeah with pineapple. This is pineapple soda now, but I like Tito's.
That's
with
how
pineapple
healthy
juice.
people stay skinny. They drink Tito's and something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it
Yes.
don't have that much what?
No, I just think
Sugar.
it's
Hello, talk to me.
They don't have that much sugar in it. No, she's
Whiskey,
right. She's
empty
doing-
calories.
Super empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. People
okay.
that's on keto, they'll tell
Don't
you.
do me.
No, I'm
No,
jealous.
we helping
baby.
you. We
You're
helping
doing
you.
Don't
it.
do me.
Nah,
doing
but
it.
to go off of the whole working out and everything, like he was saying, like 30 minutes to an hour is
Consistency.
very, very obtainable. Like literally, even if you got an Apple Watch now, they got the rings that should motivate you.
Come on.
Meditation for 30 minutes.
Come on.
Just stretch, do some yoga,
Come on.
just sit, reflect on life.
My dad is 73,
and
and
he
he'll
probably
be,
do
he'll be
yoga.
like, my Apple Watch says stand up. I'm gonna stand up now. And he'll, but he plays tennis like every morning, or whatever. But just like how you said,
But that's
like,
what I'm
there's
saying.
no
They're
tennis
trying, to,
anymore.
they're trying to help us.
And
There's
how
no-
old is he?
73.
Because as Americans, we are
He's-
lazy. We are lazy.
But your dad's still getting up and doing his
And
He plays
he's
tennis.
getting it in,
He
yeah.
plays tennis every
and he's
morning.
73.
Yeah,
And
when he plays with
73.
his retired buddies.
I'm not trying to be
Go
like
back there.
I'm not trying to be like one of them old people that like walk and their back is stuck.
Yeah.
That should look crazy to me.
Come on.
They come
Yeah.
into the restaurant, I'd be like, "You got scoliosis?"
But your
Like,
dad's
what's-
still.
Bro, I know you know what I'm talking about. People that be like, they can't literally look up. They can't even look at me in the face
It's not
because
their
they walk.
fault.
Bro, what do you mean it's not their fault? That's bad posture.
No,
You
it's
don't
it's bad
stretch.
posture.
You don't stretch.
You gotta
It's bad posture.
How you wake up one day and you just like this?
I saw a
Like,
post
that
the
don't
other
make
day
no
that said you're
sense.
not old, your body's just tight.
Mm.
We don't stretch. Who stretches?
I do.
I haven't stretched since high school, since warm ups,
That's crazy.
and I ain't playing.
Get it
years.
together, Andy.
Love Rachel.
Andy,
Yeah, I got
get it together. You want to have scoliosis?
No,
Tighten up.
We gotta work. We gotta.
yeah.
We gon-
But you know what I'm saying? Like no one stretches anymore. No one does yoga poses. No one
We telling you
But
to
see,
now.
cares
that's-
about their hamstring or their back. Like no one does. I mean, people do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, who stretches? You know what I'm saying?
The average
And that's
person.
important. And that's super important.
It's
Yeah.
just stretching. Stretching is
And
probably
it's-
the most important.
It's a form of meditation too.
There you go.
I work at the airport. It's very, very stressing on your body
Mm.
because I work on ground service. So we pushing out planes, bringing in planes.
Moving.
I'm working with hydraulics. I'm in the belly of a plane because you guys probably don't even know these parts, but like underneath the plane, there's small compartments. Where your bags go, they're in small compartments. I'm 6'3", 322. I'm literally like this,
Moving that
throwing,
stuff around.
throwing bags in. Y'all be packing in
tossing my
motor
shit
parts
around.
and
What they be
bodies.
packing? What
There be bodies in these bags.
I get home, my
and I'm the one that
PlayStation
gotta
don't
go
work.
like this and loading up a plane. And literally, Haiti planes, Colombia,
Oh man.
Guatemala.
He know him off the top of the.
Because
he be.
they're an average of 150 bags and up.
You gotta pack
Wow.
the bag.
Bro, that shit
What-
is
what-
crazy.
What
So I
place
gotta
is
stretch.
like the least amount of bags? What place?
GYE.
What's that?
GYE is, shit, I gotta look it up. I don't forgot.
But you
GYE,
you know the
SAP
code.
is Haiti. Yeah,
But you
I know the codes.
Yeah, you know the code.
CAP, that's another Haiti one. Haiti's
Boy.
probably the worst. Colombia's probably the worst. I'm not even trying
It's
to be
Caribbean places.
funny. Yeah.
What we be
Haiti,
taking
Colombia,
home? What are we taking home?
Guatemala,
Be taking stuff to leave there.
uh,
To give probably.
Honduras.
Yeah.
It's all the foreign places.
All the foreign places. It's all the island
bad,
places.
But Haiti is number one. Haiti. They pack everything.
Cause we gotta bring that stuff back home.
Everything. And then
They
you
ain't
also
got it.
ram wrap the bag. Like,
That's right.
nigga, what?
Hey, I ain't mad at him. I mean,
I'm mad at
I
this.
understand because you work there, but just looking and understanding.
There will be 50 people on the plane with 200 plus bags. Explain that.
Cause
I'm telling you, what did he
Explain
say?
it.
They
You-
trying to get that stuff to them people.
Exactly.
Man. They trying to give it to their people.
you gonna charge me a little extra $50 Southwest, whatever, or you want me to pay like to ship it like by boat? I'm gonna
Come
stuff
on.
this bag.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Hello to that
Everything.
bad boy pop. I hope
Yeah.
it don't pop, but I'm gonna stuff
Listen,
it till it
and
pop.
that's why I'm trying to get promoted so I can delegate to them niggas
Yeah.
that load that shit.
Hey,
No,
I
man,
don't
you
blame
gotta let
you.
it
That's it.
slide. You gotta let it slide.
Work
don't
smart,
blame
not
you.
hard.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
work smart.
work smart,
You
not
got
hard.
to though. But
No?
speaking of that, I have a question for you.
Me?
No, Lamel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a question for you. Like, even if you guys want to answer it, but I'm pretty sure all of us have paid a lot of tuition into the school of experience, like
Oh,
a lot.
school.
Like, how do you feel about reinventing yourself? Like the 2012 of you versus the 2021 Lamel.
That's a good question.
How do you feel about reinventing yourself? Like, how does it feel to be from that point to this point? Because you know, when you're in a struggle, you feel a certain way, and then when you get to your high points and plateaus in life, it gives you a different feeling.
When you reach
Like,
maturity.
yep.
It feels good, and sometimes, you know, as people we can be, I can honestly say we are our biggest enemy sometimes.
You versus you.
Yeah, you versus you is serious. Like sometimes, like, cause I'm a type of person, like, I don't like complacency. Like, I don't like to settle. Like, you know, my dad worked hard, and you know what I'm saying, I lived a nice life, you know, childhood growing up to adulthood, and I seen some things, so I don't want to settle. I can't forget that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
type of stuff you just can't forget. So, like, even though like I've reached some level of success, it's like I don't really pat myself on the back. Like, I'm more so hard on myself a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it'll take me in the wrong side of the road, because I'm a heavy thinker. I'm always thinking. I love to read. I love to write. So I'm always thinking all the time. And another thing too, I'm glad that I'm here because this somewhat feels like therapy. So I get to talk to you guys because I don't really talk to people that much like
Let it
that.
out, bro.
And that's the problem too. And you know, we speak about mental health and stuff like that. I feel like people should talk to people, man. Like you should find somebody to talk to about, you know, whatever's on your mind, whatever's on your heart, whatever experiences that you done had. It's not good to keep that stuff in.
Sorry about that, guys. Plane flying over.
Yeah, you know.
We outside with it.
Hello?
We're in South Florida. A lot goes down. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
Go ahead, continue,
You guys just don't
continue.
But yeah, being able like to pretty much talk to people. 'Cause like I say, I don't, you know, I still want so much more. So I'm not gonna settle. It's a lot of stuff that I still have to accomplish. There's some things that I have accomplished since I've been home that I'm proud of. But
Yeah.
you know, I'm not where I want to be. I still gotta
Small
keep going.
steps
Small
or
steps.
progress.
But I know you're very big on Nipsey Hussle. Long live,
Talk to her.
long live Nip.
Talk to her.
And
Neighborhood.
I was thinking to myself today, I'm like, yo, life is really a marathon
It
for
is.
real.
It is.
Like
not a sprint.
It's not a sprint, and we live in a microwave society where we want everything done so
Say it again.
fast.
You live in a
We do.
what?
A
You live
microwave
in a what?
society. We live in a
Come
microwave
with-
society where we
come
want
with the
everything so
gems.
fast.
Bars.
And it's
Bars.
for real.
That was bars.
Cause like I have
Bars,
to,
bars.
I somewhat even have to check myself because I remember when I was training, I used to be training when I used to try to do my own thing on the side with the personal training. I used to be charging like $10 a session.
Oh no.
What are
And
you
I'm-
at now? What's
You
what's
just
your
wanted
rate
it
now?
now.
What's
I'm
your
at like
rate?
35, my average an hour. So I went from $10 an hour. And I felt like, yo, I'm going backwards because, yo, I'm going all the way over here. I'm everywhere for $10.
Because you
Yeah.
were just
And I
trying to
start-
get that clientele.
But I'm trying to get it. But you see where I would never charge $10 now.
Yeah.
But it took a process for me to get there. So it's not, you know, it's a marathon for real.
And 35 is still good.
How long
Yeah.
you been?
People
Bro,
pay for
kidding
24
me?
hour fitness, $42.93.
Hello?
How long you been doing it?
Training? I've been training for like 3 years now.
Okay,
But
you've been training for like 3 years now.
3
so
years.
you took it from 10,
10 to
20,
30,
35.
35. And the furthest I ever went was like $50.
You
But
got
I'm
to
ju-
take it up a notch because
You're not lying.
let me tell you, it'll be a discredit to the experience you put and the time you put in. It would be a discredit to your service to the work that you're doing. So you
Fair.
got to up your price.
It's very true. And I have a guy.
I was going to say, it depends on your pricing on, because you say travel. So you can do your local pricing.
Yeah.
And you can do your travel prices,
prices,
yeah.
Because your travel means private.
There we go. And I had a guy that he reaches out to me. He has a pretty good platform, but he was telling me like yo, you should be charging like 100.
No,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
telling you,
That's
no.
how much people
But
charge?
like,
But-
listen,
yeah,
you would think
100. He's
it's
like, you should
pay
be
though.
charging
That's what people
$100 a
pay.
session.
Listen.
And then, but when I look at it,
A
right,
session?
$100 a
That's
session.
what
People
But
pay
listen,
for it.
if
People
you
pay for a trainer.
pay
You have
for
to remember,
it.
you're paying for a trainer. Not going to a gym. You're paying for a
for
trainer.
trainer,
True that, true
yeah,
They're
but-
doing their diet plans, your workouts, your conditioning, your cool downs.
Yes.
They're doing all
Your
of that.
time?
Yes.
Listen.
All of that.
$65 less,
But
35
listen,
now. Come on.
These trainers, wherever they are, that are charging like $100 or better, they on a whole nother level. Like that's where I want to be. But then when I look at it, it's like also I gotta look at like my clientele
Yeah.
as well. You gotta be dealing with a different type of clientele to be charging them type of
Different
prices.
type of
Yeah.
mentality.
I haven't met it yet.
Okay.
Hopefully it comes soon. But that's what comes
It's
with
coming.
that as well.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking to existence.
Yeah.
coming.
Before
It's
you
coming.
even get to it, just let them know, like, hey, I'm raising my prices.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
raising the
That's
prices.
it.
Yeah.
You want my listen
Quality over quantity.
over quantity. But listen,
For sure.
So how do people reach you? Like, what is there a website? Is there an IG? Is there a
It's-
number?
listen,
Like, what's the?
You know what's been working for me so much? So I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have Snapchat. The main thing that works for me, where I feel like I get feedback and people show love, is Instagram. And then a lot of times too, like people will hit me up off of word of mouth. Like
Yeah.
I might have somebody that I done trained before, I'm currently training,
Okay.
and their friends to see the results or whatever, and inquire like, who was your trainer, this and that, and they'll contact me direct through the phone.
What's your IG?
Too legit, I'm fit. So the number
Like
two.
Okay.
you got to say it slowly in the
Okay,
say
mic
it
so
slow
you can
for the
promote
mic.
your
Okay,
business.
there we go.
Promote your
I'ma do
business.
it.
Where your camera at? Where
No,
your
time out,
camera
time
at?
out.
What?
Talk to the
We're gonna have a
camera.
little
Hey.
graphic. It's gonna be a little.
Listen.
It's gonna flash.
Okay, here we go.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
my Instagram is Too Legit I'm Fit. So the number 2 LEGIT IMFIT. That's me. Too Legit I'm Fit. I believe right now, and I'm probably gonna keep it like that for a while. My profile picture is Master P. Now I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to
Like
that right
that.
now.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I love Master P. As far as like what where he came from.
Motivation.
You know what he represents as
did
being
it.
like a real entrepreneur. You know, putting his
Oh,
family
big
on.
time, big time.
Out the trunk.
There we go. And I remember, I think I seen like somewhat of a documentary of
On
No
BET.
Limit. Yeah, there we go.
It was brilliant.
And
was
watch
It was
this.
I
brilliant,
haven't
bro.
seen it. I'ma check it out.
You
Yeah.
won't be
You gotta
I
disappointed.
like
watch it.
Diddy.
You
I
won't
like
be
Diddy.
disappointed.
I only
Diddy
like
was
Diddy
good.
because he has his hands on everything,
Mhm.
but touches nothing. Don't let that go over your head.
I'll speak
Have your
on.
hands on everything,
But
but
you don't
touch
touch.
nothing.
Maybe we could talk about
That's a
Diddy
bar.
another episode, but
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you
Here
about.
we go.
So
I'm
next-
not looking into the bad stuff. I'm pretty sure there's bad stuff about him.
No, it
Bad
wasn't.
stuff about Master P, but I'm
It's
saying
not
my
bad.
business motivation, like my influence,
Mhm.
is the Diddy style.
It
'Cause
wasn't.
he pops up a business in like 6 months.
It wasn't that.
play.
I'll let you get to Master P. I need like
Right.
30 seconds. It was
Right.
just that I didn't like how Diddy had the Revolt TV and he had people interning for him and weren't paying the people. Like someone that always talks about black excellence
Yeah, yeah.
and about us not taking shit from the white man,
Right, right.
and then for him to say, "Oh, I
did.
can't." This is what.
But
And,
people mess up.
and listen,
It's an
he
experience.
quote Diddy quote. He said he didn't have enough money to pay the intern people.
I can't speak on his podcast.
Okay. I can't
Well, I
speak
don't-
on that
I don't
either,
know.
but I'm just saying, like, if you, listen,
Curtis Jackson filed bankruptcy. Curtis Jackson filed bankruptcy.
he
twice.
did, but listen, he did, but
Twice.
listen, I like how he,
Twice.
I like how all of his shows he be putting women on, like
okay.
it's women boss drug dealers.
I'm
I'm
just
not,
saying,
I'm not a drug
My
dealer. I'm
pockets
just
ain't there
saying.
yet, so I
I-
can't speak on what they doing behind closed
No,
doors.
I'm just saying,
But
but
I know they got money.
Because when you
Even
file
when they file
bankruptcy,
in
they can't get
bankruptcy,
it from you.
they are playing the system.
Yes.
And what do we say about the system? Take advantage of it. If you know what you're doing,
yeah, but not against your own people.
right. That's why I said
That's
I agree
all.
with you.
Not against your own
I
people.
agree with you.
That's the only thing I gotta say.
But I
now,
saw that his son is taking over Revo. Like that's why he got that little show with Justin LaBoy
Yeah.
on
Did he?
Instagram.
Justin LA boy.
Yeah, his younger son Justin is supposed to be taking
Yeah,
over
Justin
that whole
Combs.
business. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But we got to take care of people. We can't
Of
we
course.
can't be preaching. Oh, don't let the white
Always.
man. Don't take shit from the white man, and then
And
we
we're the
giving
same
shit to our
ones.
people.
We're the same ones.
We can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Not at $1 billion.
That
I would
goes-
not do that.
That goes off what
Not
you
a
said
billion.
earlier. What you said earlier when you said strangers are giving you more success than your own people.
Your family won't make you rich.
Your friends and
People,
family.
people who you don't know.
All you gotta
will
do is
support you.
repost me. I shouldn't have to text you to repost.
How long does it
Press
take?
a like.
Bro,
you
it
know
takes
I'm in the
literally.
business?
Listen,
Press
We
share.
got 2 camera guys
Yo,
here. How they
listen.
gonna blow up outside of
Press share.
seeing this?
Come on now.
Sharing
It takes-
this is all marketing.
It
Word of
takes-
mouth
Come on,
is marketing.
come on.
Reposting.
Come on.
Reposting. Branding.
Come on.
If I'm wearing a shirt for him right now,
Wear
that's
it.
marketing.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on.
Do something.
but listen,
But
word
that-
of mouth, and it's a book called Contagious.
She got the
And
book.
Jonah Berger. It's a book called
She got the
Contagious.
book
Jonah-
list.
Yeah, I
She's
got
a
a book
reader.
list. I'm a reader.
She's a
I'm an
reader.
avid
She's a
reader.
track
Listen,
star.
I did not pick this reading habit up until quarantine last year.
Yeah, she
You
read
cannot-
a lot.
You cannot get me to
She's
read
a little
book.
nerd. Nerds are sexy though.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay, thank you, man.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ooh.
You cannot get me to read a book until quarantine. Like I would not read a book if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
But during quarantine, I picked up this habit of reading books. I read over 100 books right now.
She bugging.
Wow.
Damn.
I finished them. Listen, if I'm buying it, I'm
what?
finishing it.
100
Listen.
books in the summer?
No,
That sound
100
like
books.
jail.
Yeah. Bro,
I'm telling you. This book good.
But I wasn't
But
trying to throw
listen.
no shade. I just like,
No,
what?
for
If the
real.
book is good. If the book is good, I'll keep going. And I don't get books that I'm not interested in. I
No,
like
no.
to- yeah,
Obviously. I
definitely.
would hope not.
But yeah, Jonah Berger in the book Contagious, yeah, he has this passage that talks about word of mouth being one of the number
Yeah.
one reasons why your business
people-
goes
yeah.
viral.
I'm an
Because of
audiobook
word of mouth.
person. I'm an audiobook.
I
Like,
can't read audiobooks, and let me tell you why. I don't stay engaged with audiobooks. That's why we have an audio.
I'd rather hear my own voice.
Listen,
if I'm reading it.
But listen, that's why we have an audio version for the podcast and a video version for the podcast.
and
That
which
was
one
my
do you
vision.
do? Which one do you do?
I
Do you listen
both,
or you
'cause
watch?
I do both.
I watch it.
But that's my
I'm a
business.
visual learner.
This is my business exactly, but I'm a visual learner. If it's somebody else's business,
If I
you-
listen to just us on a podcast, I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I can't connect.
You gotta see it.
I gotta see it.
yeah,
And just
that's
like with reading, I do audiobooks because why? Because I'm always working.
it. Okay, I got
So,
you.
you don't have to
So
I'm,
for
I'm in
different
the plane. I'm
reasons.
listening to.
Yeah.
I'm not
If-
talking to my employees
Yeah.
because we fucking working. I ain't there to be their
But
friend.
if
Yeah.
it was a different, if you were in a different setting, you would definitely probably watch. If you had more time, you would probably watch.
That's why, yeah. But even when movies come out, like
Yeah.
I don't go see a movie if it's based on a book. I don't go see the movie until I've listened or watched
Yeah.
some clip or something.
Get a little
because
background
I need
first.
some kind of I need some kind of.
Got
I
it.
got you.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's not my retention. I don't know. I have ADD, ADHD sometimes. So like reading a book and just reading, I'm going to like fall asleep.
Okay.
That's just me. Or I get distracted.
Yeah.
I can't just sit. I can't sit in one place
And just read,
No,
yeah.
I can't. That's just me. I don't know what it is. I feel weird sitting here doing the podcast. That's why I be moving and shit.
And finish up what you were saying about Master P. We got a lot. We didn't get off topic, but we just dived in a little bit.
Yeah. We're gonna bring it back.
We're gonna bring it back.
The biggest thing I loved about when I seen the documentary of No
The No
Limit,
Limit one?
and Master P was saying in the beginning stages of him branding out with the business and being in the industry, they offered him a deal or something like that, right?
He didn't take it.
He didn't take it. They offered
Yeah.
him like I think 1 million. Don't quote me on it. I think it's somewhere around there, and he didn't take it. So and the reason why he didn't have no money at the time.
Yeah.
He said he didn't really have no money to his name, and the reason why he turned it down, he was like, "Yo, if they're offering me
Facts.
this amount of money,
Facts.
and I don't even really know what I'm doing, so this imagine when I do, so I got to be valued more than this. It's just
Yes.
gonna take some more time for me to
Yes.
really get a grip on what's
Yep.
going on.
Yes.
So that's the same thing. How I look at the business as far as with training goes, as well as far as like me being in the field and seeing how much money these companies make for you to train for them
I can do
compared
this
to what
too.
you can make
Yeah.
for yourself with
Yeah.
no pay cut. Is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a major difference. And then sometimes too, like I've had people reach out to me for online training, to jump on online training, because I've heard that is the wave.
So
And
virtual training, is it
virtual training, yeah. For
Mm-hmm.
virtual training, people have reached out to me for it. Two different individuals. One of them I didn't even mention his name yet. Probably not going to, but he has a major platform and he reached out to me for it. So I'm like, damn.
Why don't
They're
you? Did you do it?
E-commerce.
No, I didn't do it.
E-commerce.
Why didn't you do it?
I didn't do it because I'm thinking to myself, like, granted, I may want to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking to myself, how can I do it myself? And
Record yourself
and then
working
to
out.
use these,
Record yourself working out.
and then to use their platforms is
Yeah.
expensive as hell.
Yeah. So do
It's
it
about
through
like-
Zoom. Do it through Zoom.
Zoom.
Zoom is free right now.
And then put the link. Hold on, we ain't gonna talk about all that.
No,
see,
no, I'm just
you
saying.
gotta put the link
no,
out.
Gotta
go
put a
ahead.
link.
Go ahead.
But I see
So
what
they-
some
so they
trainers
can go
do.
to the
They
link.
put the link on their platform, on their Instagram or whatever the case may be, and then that's another way of income for training.
Yeah, 'cause listen,
besides in person.
If you take up this guy and he promotes your business, think about it. If he has a good platform, you said he has a high profile platform. Come on, you got to put yourself. You got to get yourself out there.
Yeah.
You've been putting in the work for 3 years, so you
Yeah.
got to get yourself out there.
Yeah.
You have to.
It's true.
You have
You
to.
got it. It's a learning progress. And
Well,
really,
yeah.
it's not about being successful at 1, 3. If it take 10 years,
Yeah.
you're gonna get there.
Yeah.
But listen, Rick Ross, he got a new book out. Y'all got to get that new book. I'm
What's
waiting
it
on
called?
Rick
Boss Your
Ross.
Life Up? What's it called? Boss Your Life Up?
Boss your
Yeah.
life up. But listen,
I'm waiting for it because it's sold out right now.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
waiting on my book
His
because
first book.
Yeah.
I got the first
That's
book.
his fir-
The first
oh.
book is
No.
in my house. I got
His
the first book.
first book was so good.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
book was good. I
Yo.
finished his first book within 14 hours.
Come on now.
See,
It
That
was
book
even
was so
though.
good. I still got it. I want to read it again.
Listen,
before I read
even
it.
though
it's
the
good.
book was during
good.
quarantine, I read the book and finished it within 14 hours. That's how good the book was. It's probably like 200 to almost 300 pages, but the book was so good, I kept going.
Yo,
You
you
know.
have
Yeah,
to.
I
Like,
think the book is called A Perfect Day to Boss Up, but I paid for the virtual event on Eventbrite.
Yeah.
I watched him talk. I wrote some notes. I'll show you guys the notes that I wrote from the virtual event that he had. He had
I
it for
like
like
that.
an hour.
I like that.
And then I got a signed copy of the book. I'm still waiting on my signed
shit.
copy because everybody posting that they got the book.
Right, you over here
Don't-
advertising
yeah.
his rum.
But-
That's his rum.
Yes, but
Where
the
your
only
check
reason.
at? Where your check?
Where my check at, Ross?
Talk-
Where my
talk
check
to-
at?
talk to
Where the check at,
Hello?
Ross?
Rose.
Rose, biggest boss, right? The biggest boss. The only reason I don't have, because I would have went to, I'm a member at Barnes & Noble. The reason that I haven't bought a personal copy of the book yet is because I bought the virtual event ticket, and that comes with a signed copy of the book. I'm waiting on my signed copy so I could post it and show it to you guys. But the virtual event was on September 7th, and they said give it to 8 to 10 days to get shipped out. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on my book. I know it's going to be epic, though. I know it's going to be epic. But back to what you said, shout out to Master P. And then I heard what he did was, because I watched the documentary, he said what he wanted was a deal kind of like Michael Jackson's deal. And what he did was he spoke with a lawyer, and the lawyer told him, I'm not sure what the amount was, but the lawyer said, this is my price.
Yeah.
And he said, damn, that's your price? And he was like, without any contracts or anything, this is, before you even get me a deal,
Yeah.
this is your price.
Yeah.
So the lawyer said, yeah, but the best advice I can give you, if you want a deal like Michael Jackson, you have to get like a publishing or distribution deal, something like that, he
Yeah.
said.
There we go.
And that's the only way you're gonna, I think Master P has like 85, 15% deal. That's fucking crazy. 85 to 15%. Because usually some people sign for 70, 30, 60, 40, 50, 50.
Yeah.
Listen, 85, 15.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
Majority stuff.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's
I don't,
real.
So that means
I
they
gotta
listen
check
to
out,
him.
I
That
gotta
means they
check out,
listen to him.
yeah, I got,
Anything they want to do, I have to report
Yes.
to Master P first.
Yeah.
but I gotta check out his lawyer. Like, shout out to the lawyer. Like
That
like
put him on.
Shout
a
out to the
deal
lawyer.
like,
From that
yes,
way back then.
yeah.
Yeah.
A deal like Michael Jackson, 85 to 15%. That's sweet.
Ownership.
That's like you
money.
going. That's like you going in the store and
That's
they got a 10% discount,
I be looking at them like, what is that? That's
What-
my taxes off.
bro.
What is 10% off? You trying me? I need at least 20. Come on,
I need 25.
20 is better than 10.
It is.
True.
They give 20% to military people.
True.
But yeah,
I know.
we gonna get some. You know, I'm gonna show love to Diddy
I know.
I'm gonna show some love to Diddy next episode. I don't want y'all to feel like I was hating on Diddy. I was just saying that.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's
Like
cool.
if you screaming black excellence, we gotta show our people.
That's
you know,
it.
yeah, we gotta show love
Hold
to our
everybody
people. So,
accountable. That's all it is.
yeah, but we gonna have some Ciroc on the next episode. We gotta get some Ciroc
Yeah.
in here on the next
I'm not
episode.
drinking it.
Why not?
It's white.
I'll drink
What I
it.
You
say
want some
about
dark?
white?
You want some
I
tequila?
drink dark.
You want,
I'll
no.
drink it.
Do you
I'm
want
not-
no?
No shot to. He has a dark. he has a
Deli
dark
on
Ciroc.
tequila. The deli on tequila is dark.
Oh, do the tequila. Reposado.
I'll drink that too.
There we go.
And
There
you know
go,
tequila's
Diddy.
my shit.
The Ciroc, I'm not touching it. What did I say? White make you go stupid.
You say
It
that,
make
you
you
said
run
that.
naked in the street.
But I got you. Deli on tequila. I'll
Dark
bring it.
make me chill.
I got
be
you.
Chilling.
I got you, Manny.
I
I
finna,
got you.
finna call a couple babies and that's it.
Okay, I got you, Manny. I
White,
got you.
go have me swimming and there's no water outside.
I got you.
Like, come on
I
now.
don't want to do that. No.
I got
I'm gonna
you.
be saucy.
Hello.
Shout out to Andy.
Wow.
They say he was saucy last episode.
What? Man,
It's the past though.
that's a pass. We don't leave it there. Just let them know. My dog be out there. My dog be lit. You ever been to a party with him?
And we only did
No
quarantine. I have never been to a party with him, but I've only did quarantine with you guys. That's all.
Yeah, we be vibing.
Like
Big
drinking.
vibes.
But listen, Andy
vibes.
drinks liquor with no ice, so
No ice.
ice.
No chaser.
We actually
Grown
did
man.
a party last week. We were at a baby shower.
You went? You went to the baby shower?
yeah, he did. He did. But listen,
And
we
I
have the
was
same.
clowning that baby shower.
Yeah, we
I was clowning it. I'm
we
not
have the
gonna
same
lie.
social circle. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not part of that circle.
No, you gonna be. Listen, I'm having my birthday is October 20th, so Manny, you gotta come to my
That's
birthday
your
event.
birthday. That don't have nothing to do with
But
the
I'm
circle.
saying that's an event that I'm inviting in.
Okay, I appreciate
I'm
it.
inviting.
Wait,
you to
October
my
what?
event, 20th.
Okay, I was like, you know we in New
It's
York.
a Wednesday, but
We
I'm
in New York
celebrating
on
on
that
Friday.
Thursday
No, we in New York the end of the month, the
of
28th.
October.
The 28th.
Okay, I don't know.
Boom, bitch.
That's why I need you.
That's why you need a woman for reminding
We're
you.
gonna
Balance.
roll it out, but the weekend before I'm in Pensacola for
Yeah,
a
you're
wedding.
right. You are.
The weekend before I'm doing a cooking event in Houston.
Okay.
I'm busy, dog.
Stay busy.
Get to it.
My dog said if he ain't working,
I'm working.
and if he ain't working,
I'm working.
okay.
I
So
don't
if
sleep. I take naps.
listen, when you sleeping, you getting that money.
Hey, residual income.
Get it.
That's
Get
how
to
you
it.
do it.
Just one question. What would you tell your younger self?
Mm.
That's it.
All of us or just him?
You could tap in.
No,
Go
no,
ahead,
we just
man.
gonna-
Go
we just gonna
ahead.
troll him
Go
today.
ahead. Tap in.
What would I tell my younger self?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The one thing I really would tell my younger self is to more so embrace the day. So forget about the past. Don't worry about the future, but more so embrace the day. And another thing I would tell myself is to value genuine people.
Mm.
I like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Genuine people, man.
Not to
It's-
be too deep, but do you feel like you burned some bridges from your younger self?
Do I feel like I burned bridges? I feel like some people burn bridges with me.
Okay, okay.
You know,
Just because you
I'm-
said you said keep in touch with genuine people. So.
Yeah, genuine. Like, yeah. So not. I mean, just back then, because my younger self, you know, just being young and just being vibrant and
You
just
want to
being
be in the
myself.
mix of everything.
But then sometimes too, being that type of person attaches and attracts different type of people that don't have the right intentions. You know. So.
And people can hide their intentions.
Oh,
very well.
Yeah,
but
they can.
listen,
They tell you what a snake is now.
but I'm a professional at it now.
Oh,
I
yeah?
promise you.
Yeah.
You got to pay attention to everything. Like, even I know you guys seen the thing on social media. Like, you got to pay attention to the jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like when people be joking to you
Oh,
and
yeah, they
saying
really
stuff,
mean that
they
stuff.
really
The truth
mean
be in
it.
it.
They
Yeah.
try to disguise it with
No.
a laugh or a smile.
That's it.
But what they're saying
I'm-
is the truth. Because if you sit back and think about it, like, disregard the laughs, the smiles, and stuff like that. Just pay attention to the message.
You meant
and
that
then when
shit.
you listen to it, you be like, why the hell they said that?
Yeah.
They
And then if
feel
you
some
turn
way.
it around, you'll be like, yo, I wouldn't have said that.
I wouldn't
to
have said that to you.
Right, they feel some way.
But
why I
that's
tell
how,
people,
bro.
if there's a
People
problem,
do it, bro.
don't talk about it, man.
Even to this day, it
Tell me
happens.
to my
All the
face.
But
time.
now I recognize it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now I recognize it. Before I didn't. You know, you dismiss it. You try to give people the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, they all right.
Yeah.
No, what they're saying about you
That's how
is
they
really
really
how they
feel.
feel. That's what it comes down to.
What are your two pet peeves? I know we said we were gonna close it out. What are your two pet peeves?
One
Just
is
in general.
One relating to that. Boom, respect.
Okay.
So like I'm big on respect. I try to be respectful. I'm not a confrontational person at all. If I ever get a confrontation with somebody, it's because they more than likely did something to me.
Fuck
you-
that.
do you
I'm a
shut- do you
confrontational
shut
person.
down?
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm
Do you
confrontational.
shut down? Do you
Fuck
just
that.
do you just say fuck them and not talk? Like you won't even deal with them no more?
Oh, what?
If you get into a confrontation, like do you just be like you just dead it?
Sometimes I cut a person off before it's a confrontation.
Okay.
Like if they does something that I dislike and I can't agree with, before
Yeah.
I even get an understanding of why they did it, I cut them off. Because I think like, yo, I wouldn't do this to you.
But are you taking a moment to look at their perspective on the matter? Are you being one-sided and just looking at your own message? Because like you just said it. You said even if I don't understand it, I'll cut them off.
Yeah.
Are you giving a moment for yourself to try to see what they were thinking or how they looked at it?
Sometimes afterwards, like I look at it like, okay, I feel like this. Sometimes, a lot of times, people will channel their energy onto you with what they got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's very selfish.
Yeah.
But then everybody doesn't know how to cope with what they're dealing with. And then you can't be judgmental with everybody's battles because everybody's battles is different.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You might have a battle that I never experienced. So who am I to say how to deal with it? Or you know what I'm saying, how to react with it. It's different. I never dealt with it before.
Yeah.
But the things I do, I look at it like me, just being the type of person I am, I'm more of a realist. Like, I know what I'm dealing with. Like, I can somewhat open up and tell people I'm dealing with. I'm the type of person, if I got bad energy going on with me, I won't even be around you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if you call me, be like, bro, let's hang out. You ain't in the mood. No, bro, I'm not. But I'm not going to come around you with that energy because it'd be selfish on me to bring that to you.
Yeah.
Who knows? You might be dealing with something. So now I got my bad energy ass around you, and you got bad energy. Now we just clash, and we want to know. You don't know I got something going on with me. I don't know you got something going on. It's not right. So let me get back with you when I'm in a good space. That's the type of person I am. But a lot of people are not like that.
That's true. That's a good mentality to have, though. That's really good.
What's the birthday? When's your birthday? What's the
November
sign?
25th. I'm a Sag.
You're a Sag.
Yeah.
Okay.
You was about to say Scorpio.
I was.
He not one of them demons.
Listen, my mom and my daddy's a Scorpio, man.
Yeah. I have a lot of Scorpio friends.
Okay, what are your two pet peeves?
My-
Everybody finna talk
now.
about their pet
Come
peeves.
on.
Hey,
Wow. Two of my
Two
pet peeves.
Come
This is
on.
how we closing out the show.
I would say people who aren't considerate.
Consideration.
Mm-hmm. And the next one would probably be
We can
pet
come back to
peeve.
you.
No, I'm ready.
You ready?
Like I would just say like I probably wouldn't say even two. Like I just don't like people who are considerate. I do not like that. Bad energy too.
Oh yeah.
Inconsiderate, bad
Bad
energy.
energy.
It's not gonna flow.
Can't
And he
stand
said,
some
he
motherfuckers,
said,
man.
he said he's not a confrontational person.
You are.
I feel like I get that from a lot of guys where they aren't confrontational, but for me, I'm like I've got this at work a lot. Like I've gotten this at work a lot where I'm a confrontational person. I've gotten this. Get into an argument with a coworker and
Why?
she said I was
Why do
confrontational.
you feel like you're confrontational?
It's not that I feel like I'm confrontational. I get that the vibe from people, but I feel like, listen, if you don't address something, like if you afraid, like if you got beef going on, and you don't address the beef, I just feel like you a bitch. You a scared
So
motherfucker.
you would like to
Goddamn.
address. So you don't hold grudges.
I
You
do
like to
hold
address
grudges.
the
I'm
beef.
gonna address it.
You like to
And
address
listen,
the beef
you don't have
and
to
clear
hear.
the air.
Listen, you don't have to hear that from Manny that I got a grudge. Like you gonna hear from me.
Yeah.
Like it's
But
it's
that-
on site.
But
That's it.
damn, okay. Shit.
It's on site.
Heavy hit.
Listen, I'm a Libra. If I don't like shit, I'm not
She
tolerating
gonna
with it.
speak on it.
October
Speak on it.
20th, I'm a Libra. It's not flying.
Okay.
It's out of there.
Okay. Alright.
Mine is just respect. Just respect me how I respect you. Talk to me how I talk to you.
Come
and
on.
just respect
Come
me.
on.
How I respect
And
you.
we'll
that's
be
it.
okay.
And we'll be okay.
We'll be
just
fine.
that right there, and
It's
everything
that-
will be fine.
that's it.
What's
I
your
agree
sign?
with us.
What's your
I
sign?
agree with us.
Leo.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
we got a lot of energy
King
in
of the
table.
jungle.
Yeah.
King
We
of the
got
jungle.
Sag,
Jungle.
Libra, Leo.
And Manny, what are you?
Biggest one of all, baby. I'm an Aries.
Hey.
April 12th.
Oh,
I'm a full Aries.
oh
that day.
my God.
I know my rising, my moon, and my sun.
Got you,
You
got
feel
you.
me?
Shout out to my homeboy. He was one of my homeboys that encouraged me to do this podcast. His name is Morio.
Yeah.
Like Mo.
You
Shout out to
Aries?
Mo. He's
You
Aries.
We ambitious.
And big. Listen,
You
he
big
posts.
energy.
He posts on his IG
I am
stories.
not for the weak.
Hey.
Facts.
That's
He
it.
posts on
Bring
his
your heart.
IG story. He was my neighbor in the Bahamas in Bimini. He was just he posts all the time in his IG stories that the big Aries energy. But
That's
yeah,
it. We come
shout out
with
to
the
you
most
guys.
energy.
Shout out to Aries.
What bad things you hear about Aries?
I've never had a
wait.
lot of experience with you guys,
We
but listen, you're
intense.
energetic.
That's it.
You're
We
intense.
intense.
Yeah.
That's good. Big Sean.
We're very passionate.
I like Big Sean. He's an
very
Aries
passionate.
too. Yeah, that's good.
That's nothing bad. It's
Yeah.
either you can handle it or you can't.
Can't.
Now, there can be negative sides if somebody doesn't know how to dial it back.
Yeah.
But me, I'm on the podcast, I'm going to be lit. But y'all two know me. They don't know me, but
Yeah.
y'all two know me.
Yeah.
Don't I stay in my lane?
True.
If I don't know somebody, I just greet, respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
I go off the energy and I'm just
Energy.
vibing.
There
I'm
we
low
go.
key.
Always.
I'm low key. I don't like my face in anything.
There we go.
I'd rather be I'd rather go off the model, have my hands on everything, but touch nothing.
Yes.
I'd rather be
Ooh.
the person behind the scenes.
Bars.
I'd rather be the person behind the scenes, but I have my name is.
You got it at
The
your
value.
fingertips.
That's it.
You got it at your fingertips.
My two biggest pet peeves, because it's different from all y'all.
Go ahead.
I respect respect is big,
Oh yeah.
and consider is big. All that. That's my old school values. That's your character. But my two biggest pet peeves is communication and consistency.
Nice.
CC.
Hey, he keeps it's a CC for me.
CC.
It's a CC for me.
Communication
and
and
consistency.
consistency. Why? Because communication is everything.
Yeah.
Communication is language, and language is not just verbal.
Body language.
Language is
everything.
body language.
True.
Energy.
Body is energy.
Come on.
It's how you perceive something, how you
on.
retain information,
Come on.
how you give off perspectives. It's all communication. Language is communication.
Okay, my dog then turned into a philosopher.
Well, I'm
Him
just-
over
it's-
here.
Come on,
Nostra
man.
Manny.
I like it
Come
though.
on.
Big CC.
But
Breaking it
CC,
down.
It's the
when
CC
you
for
at
me.
work, when you at work and you need something done, you got to email somebody. I'm CCing everybody. Why? Because I'm going to have two witnesses for me and you talking.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have a street way to talk, a normal way to talk, and a professional way
Wait.
to talk.
Yeah.
You see how I said there's three? Okay.
I got you.
You know,
Hey.
there's a difference. You
got
can
you.
curse somebody out without using profanity.
Damn.
That shows your maturity.
Okay.
Consistency. We all working at it. I'm not perfect,
Yeah.
but consistency shows that you actually care about something.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why invest time into something and then you're going to be inconsistent?
Come on now.
There you go.
You ain't gonna get no results out of it.
There you go.
That's what I have a problem with some of my clients.
Jim.
Consistency.
Jim, everybody, what is the biggest struggle? The
Consistency.
Yeah.
Why? Because I want results in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And how many days is it before you even see results for yourself?
Come on,
Like
man.
Like
90,
21
right?
days?
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. That's,
They
almost,
say
that's
it
not
takes.
even a whole month. It's like almost a month.
Yeah.
This
They.
podcast.
Yeah.
If we don't show up weekly, how
Then
we going to
what?
get content?
Yeah,
How
that's
people
true.
gonna know what's going
How
on?
we
That's
going to
true.
monetize ourselves?
Yeah.
Come on.
21 days to make a habit, right?
There you
21
go.
There
days.
you go.
Look at it. Look
Come
at
on.
We gonna get at it.
Communication, consistency.
See.
So what we got to name this episode? This shit big.
Communication consistency. I don't know.
Nah. Don't name it after me. This
Nah.
Don't do that.
Manny with the
Don't do
big
that.
CC.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Manny with the big CC.
Communication consistency.
Hey, shout out to the cameraman.
Oh,
Know
yeah.
yourself.
Shout them out.
We
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Working
Love
over-
yourself.
working
That's what it's
overtime.
called. You hear that?
Yes.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
All right?
Hey.
Love yourself. That's the name of this episode.
Love yourself.
Love
like
yourself.
We got it.
I love it.
This is
Shout
No
out-
Plain Janes.
NoPlainJanes
Alright.
podcast. Shout out to Simeon and Jason, our camera guys
Big
and audio
Simmy.
guys.
Big Simmy. I like that hat. I'm gonna have to.
It's a
Yeah.
dope hat. I like it.
I'll
Okay.
buy it off you now.
Okay. Shout out
He
to
will. He's not
Jason.
joking.
I'm
He's not
dead ass.
joking. He will. Yeah.
I was like, zip.
Where are you guys from? Okay.
Miami,
Shout out to
Miami.
Miami.
City boys,
Any
Any
City
background?
boys,
Any
City
island
boys.
background?
Guyana. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Just Guyana. Shout out to Guyana. And shout out to Jamaica.
Caribbean crew.
Where my lighter at?
Caribbean crew.
Bomba
Let me
clad.
stop flying like this damn mic. You can tell we had a little drink, a little something.
Sipping good.
Little
Right.
Where your vodka at? Sheesh.
I finished it. Listen, I did good. I did 2 on this one. Y'all only did 1.
Oh, wow.
When
I was drinking
chilling.
tea with
Y'all gotta
Bro.
catch up.
I need to be a little sober.
Hey, check us out. Check us out next week. When we drop episodes, Monday or Tuesday?
Every Tuesday we drop episodes. Every Tuesday, guys. Tune in every
YouTube,
Tuesday.
Spotify.
Apple Music,
Okay.
Hey.
It's gonna be everywhere. We
everywhere.
dropping on Tidal? You gonna do Tidal or no?
Tidal don't
Everywhere.
have podcasts yet.
Yes.
Maybe not.
Oh.
And listen, I'm a big supporter of Tidal. I do not have Apple Music, but I have Apple Podcast subscription.
Okay.
But yes, Tidal doesn't have the subscription yet for podcast drops. So we just have Spotify, Apple Music, and we gonna drop our videos live on YouTube.
Okay.
Please tune in.
You coming back next week? Cause we talking about
My dog coming back. He coming back. He
relationships.
coming back.
You coming back to see
I
us?
feel like this is real. I might have to tune. I might have
It's
to
a
be able to
vibe.
tune in.
Subscribe.
Absolutely. Come
Tune
on.
in.
He coming back.
You're
Tune
invited.
in on the audio. Subscribe on the YouTube.
Click like.
Everybody.
Share.
Yes.
Listen.
And you gotta watch for at least 10 minutes. Don't let me find out you just going on there and pressing subscribe.
Because we're going to
Come on.
find out.
You better watch for a little bit.
Hey, I think
What
we
you
need
wanna
to.
call it?
I think we need to name this episode "Big Aries Energy."
Big Aries.
Yeah.
It's not about me. It's about you.
It's not about me. It's about you.
Oh, this is called Love Yourself.
It's called Love Yourself.
Because we talking about.
But
we got a
listen.
trainer here. We're talking about health all the way, emotionally, mentally, physically,
Hello.
spiritually.
Come on.
Absolutely.
All right.
Equally yoked with yourself.
There you go.
Okay.
Talk to me. Bring it
But-
back.
No plain Janes.
Know
Don't
your.
blame James.
What's the episode gonna be called?
Love yourself.
There you
Love
go.
yourself,
Love yourself.
but still big Aries energy. Do the No Plain Janes
There you go.
podcast.
We
See
out,
you
we
next
out, we
week.
out.
Cause we just out here trying to maintain.
Bust down, roll it, out of my plain Jane.